So as you can see today, I did a very bright, bold, colorful eye. I was inspired by a makeup artist on Instagram. I can't pronounce her name, but I will try and have her linked below. But the account that I follow is makeup_tips_101, and they had reposted her look, and I thought it was beautiful. I don't know exactly what she used, but I recently got the Juvia's Place Tribe palette, and this is what it looks like. And I hadn't got a chance to really play around with the greens yet, so I thought this would be a great time too. And I also had some of these craft glitters that I apply to my eyelids. So yeah, this is the look that I was inspired from and came up with and tried to put my own twist on it. If you want to see how to get this look, you know what to do. So to prime my skin, I'm using this e.l.f. Matte Oil Control Lotion and then the No Pore Blem priming stuff that I got in my BoxyCharm box. And the foundation I'm using today is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting in the shade Alabaster. And I'm going to blend this together with my Y6 Morphe brush. And then to cream contour, I'm going to be using the NARS Chubby Foundation Stick in the shade Cappuccino. And then for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. And then for brows, I'm using the Anastasia dipbrow pomade in the shade Dark Brown. And then to prep my eyelids, I'm using the MAC Soft Orchard Pro Longwear Paint Pot. And then to set that, I'm using the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm also going to apply this underneath my eyes to catch any fallout that we may have. For today's look, I'm going to be using the James Charles Thomas Morphe palette. No shocker there, this is one of my favorite palettes to use. I'm going to use the bright green shade. I can't remember the names, I apologize for that. But I'm just going to buff this into my crease. And I'm also going to be using the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place. And I cannot pronounce the names in this palette, but I'm just using the super dark green one to deepen up my crease even further. And then I'm just going to take a clean brush and blend out my edges. And then I'm going to use the black shade to deepen up my crease even further. And I'm going to use the brush I previously used with the dark green shadow to blend the black out. And now I'm going to be using the light lime green and the darker lime green shade to buff out my edges even more, because I feel like I lost that pigmentation a little bit. And then using the Anastasia Subculture palette, I'm going to be using the shade Electric above on my brow bone, and then later on I'll put it in my inner corner too. And now I'm just cutting my crease. And to set that, I'm going to be using the light lime green shade in this palette. And now I'm just buffing out the dark green shade around my cut crease. And for whatever reason, I'm just showing what brush I'm using here to really get in there and define out my cut crease a little bit more. And now I'm going to be using the NYX Glitter Primer. It's a glitter glue, and I highly recommend doing this one eye at a time because the glitter glue does dry down fast. This is the Spoiled Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to be using the Super Lime Green Sparkly shade. And I just use my finger for this process because brushes do not pick it up very well. And this is just craft glitter, and I'm using a dental floss to apply this with. This is a tool that you can use to floss your teeth. It has not been used previously in my mouth, just so that you know. And then to bronze the skin, I'm using my Cover FX bronzer. And this is a mascara I got in my BoxyCharm. I don't know how to pronounce the name on here or I'll butcher it. And this is the Ulta Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Brick. And I mix it with the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. And then I just put a gloss on top. And then for highlighter today, I'm going to be using that electric shade we used for our brow bone and inner corner. And that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.